Greetings and welcome back to week 2 of Simburbius Story, the Minecraft. Apparently, all of my players are starving. Week 2 of the Minecraft competition, and we are going to go on a quick tour of the plots that everyone built throughout the week 1. We'll look at their residential, their commercial, and their industrial. And we'll return here and we'll award a winner for the town's selection of form and function.
All right.
Kavolta, why don't you walk us through your plot and your builds?
So this is my residential plot. It's called Mystery Heights, based on the name of the town. Yeah. If we go in, we can see there's an aquarium with Davy Jones and some of his fishy friends. And then we can go upstairs, where we have a Realm Smelik banner and apartment number 1. It's just a simple little apartment with a bed, some furnace, and storage and whatnot, and a balcony out here. Continuing on upstairs, we will head to the roof, which has a nice little garden on it, with a nice zen kind of feel, tree, and a better view of the entire town.
Very nice.
Next to that is my commercial area, which is the location of Carrot Top Catering. And as you can see, it is designed in the shape of a carrot top. And it is run by Jay Gaz Mom, who appears to be dressed like a carrot. And then right next to here is the carrot farm where we get all the carrots that we sell.
And we'll just go clockwise, so let's do Felina next, which I believe is clockwise from you. Yep. So do you want to just walk us through what you've got here?
Sure. This is my commercial plot. No, not commercial. Industrial plot. It's an automated, well, not quite, partially automated farm. Go up here. First time I've ever done redstone, and you just pull the lever and it just kind of takes care of itself.
Nice.
Nice and easy.
That's your first redstone in 8+ years?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, I have more. So, and then this is my my tiny little commercial area.
It's cute. I've given you a lot of business here.
Yeah, a lot of people have. Thank you so much for your business. It's appreciated. And down here leads to underneath.
Oh.
Underneath is just my private realm. Looking for them, and then my on top is my residential. It's quite simple. I was told to make something that's easily stackable. This is my one residence, and I have a little rooftop thing. Not as pretty or as fancy as Volta's, but that's pretty much it.
Very nice. And I did notice near your plot, somebody built a really cool bridge. Actually, 2 bridges.
Oh yeah, I did build a bridge as well to get over with my horsey over here, and I also built a little fishing shack down here.
I saw that too.
But all I've done this week.
Wow. Very nice.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
So this is my industrial plot. It's my pig farm. I've got a little redstone set up to help me slaughter the pigs. I won't do it now, but basically I would just hold some food so they rush towards the gates, and then press a button to let a batch through, and then I can kill them without touching the rest of them.
Alright.
And there's also some smokers here, so I can smoke the meat. And this place is pretty disgusting. That's why the ground is all filthy.
Very nice.
So humane.
It is humane. Thank you, Hawkminer. And then next is my commercial, the B-Mart. Everyone knows the B-Mart. I don't really have to explain it, I think. This is where you come to get deals.
Sorry.
So I've just got some items set up, and I'll probably set up more as I discover stuff.
Nice.
And then next is my residential, which is kind of a modern kind of tower. So come on in. Downstairs, just kind of maintenance and storage. But I've got 3 apartments. The first apartment here is where the gold monkey lives. Here he is, staring off into the distance. And then there's 2 other floors. The second floor is the same as the first, pretty much, and then the third floor is pretty much the same. But if you go out on the balcony, you get a really nice view. It's a really big balcony, so it's kind of the apartment's kind of half inside, half outside.
Nice view of the pig stack.
Yep, it's beautiful,
Oh,
and you get a nice view of
Awesome.
the part of the town too, like the other towers.
cool. Let's do the lime area of Hawkminer.
Okay. Alright. So this is my residential plot. It's got a little thing. It's called the Simple Stay, as you'll see from the welcome sign here at the desk. It's got just some basic carpets and seating and whatnot. Then as you go upstairs, we've got some nice banner work that you can look at on one side, and then obviously the actual apartment over here on the other. This was a delivery from Ron Smollett to the people that live in this apartment, which I can't get rid of. But that's fun.
You can get rid of it later. I had to clear the
And then obviously our little man here. He likes to hide in the curtains.
very cool.
Alright. And that's pretty much it for the residential plot. And then as we head right over, got my commercial plot directly adjacent at the Simple Thoughts Cafe. Obviously you can buy a cake here, or a notebook if you're working on something. And then we've got arrows just on the way out in case there's any mobs out and about and you're having to deal with it. It's a pretty simple little area, just some seating, nothing too fancy. And then we have the industry plot, the powerhouse chickens, who have an automated collection system built underneath of them. They are positioned in such a way that you can't hear them from the majority of my plot space.
Really?
The most important part.
I'm not sure if
Try
I agree
sleeping with that noise.
that statement.
The majority of my plot space.
My
that
friendly
I have
mobs are
in-
turned off.
Yeah. So about right here is
This-
where they cut off.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
what drove the gold monkey to madness. Right here.
No, I think it was the sheep.
But at one point, I figured out there was a slight bug where baby chickens can enter fence post spacing in such a way that they don't activate entity cramming. So I suddenly had about 100 chickens die as they grew up. And that was a pretty horrific noise, but we've since fixed that problem. And now they produce way too many eggs. Way too many. But anyway, that's my plot. Oh, and these are eggs made of sandstone brick.
All right, awesome. So comp size not here today. Fire Ruby, or I should say Ruby, is taking her place. But if we want to take a look, I don't know if anybody wants to volunteer to give us a tour.
So this is a residential. Human comes with security guard. Sorry, the door's automatic on the inside.
And these are little ice cream cones, I believe.
Yeah. She spent ages doing those.
523 Ice Cream Street.
Through the door back here, she's got storage and a house pet. Filbert.
Oh, Filbert's here. Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
Filbert's
see
here.
him.
He's down here.
Ah. I did not see him earlier.
And then upstairs she's got the rooms for the people herself first, and then as she goes up higher, more people. She's even got a little roof area, garden at the top.
I'm really glad we put in the armor stands book. In general,
Yeah.
adds a lot to all these plots. And a really cool little tilted roof.
Yep.
Garden thing. Not a garden. What do you call something like this? Patio.
Patio, yeah.
Nice. That is residential. And
Then
she
there's
has
a commercial,
The Redfish Market.
the Redfish Market, yep, with redfish on top as well. And she had fun with the armor stands, as you can see. Just gone with little market stalls.
There's a
Kinda
lot of
cute.
different things being sold here, so I think a market was a good choice.
Yeah. That way she didn't have to tie it down to one specific type. And then this is the farm. She's got beetroots at the bottom, trees on the middle, and I planted my ones at the top because I had the mushrooms for the neverwort fungus ones. The warped stem and crimson, whatever. So she let me plant those at the top there.
very cool.
And then right across the street, on Ice Cream Street, as we called it, is my one. My
So
residential.
Is this Ice Cream Street or is the other one Ice Cream Street?
Yeah, we were debating that with the signs. This one here is meant to be Ice Cream Street.
Oh, that's only because she's not here.
Yeah,
I-
we were debating the signs as to which way round they were supposed to be. So
I see a future competition. Ice
yeah.
vanilla versus chocolate or something.
Yeah. So I've got my lobby area, and then upstairs you've got my room first. And they're all designed pretty much the same, just slightly rotated is the design. And my other resident is up one level.
The second floor, I smell like something burning, I think.
Yeah.
Do you call it a second floor in the UK, in England, or Sure.
This would be, yeah, because it'd be ground floor, first floor, second floor.
okay?
And if you skip up the floor, because there's a spare empty one at the moment, you got a rooftop sort of sunbathe area.
Very nice.
And Felina needs to be careful, don't fall off. And then behind my lovely little apartment buildings, I've got my shop, which is called Fluffy Stuffy. Nicely decorated, at least I think it is. Then you get my redstone rocket of a farm. There's a little staff waiting area
Yeah, I
in
can go
there.
to this door.
Yeah, you can have this. I'll let people in today. Right in front of the door is a trap door that leads down to my little redstone area of shearing the sheep automatically.
Coalition, is that the name of your team?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then through here we've got all of our lovely little sheep, well cared for, nicely coloured and named, including Jeb.
All right, we are going clockwise, so over to CFG.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a short tour. Here you have the potato farm. Gasp.
Okay, that's
Revolutionary. And And then next to that, you have my commercial district, which is the Potato Palace, where you can come in and buy the most economically friendly food source in the game. Either raw potatoes or cooked potatoes for a little extra. Feel free to come and buy some, even right now. And across the way, you have the gift shop with some miscellaneous stuff.
Is Tater Tower the gift shop or gift shop's over here? Ah,
The gift shop is just across the hallway.
yep.
And then you have my residential area over here, which I had to step up my decoration game a little bit once I started seeing everybody else's builds.
Good.
But
Let's do
it's still very very functional. This is Tater Tower, and eventually it's gonna be super tall. But it's apartments, and you have a nice little staircase outside to go up and down. Right now, there's not too much furniture inside the apartments. We're just still getting set up here in Tater Tower. But up at the
I
roof,
noticed.
there's this nice little garden area where you can come and relax after climbing many flights of stairs.
All right, very nice. Move on to Steadofire, and then we will get on with the judging.
All right, this is the restaurant that has beef with everybody. And if you come inside, you can see the main shop area with a little cafe location, as well as the main reception area where you can greet all the guests. If we go downstairs first, this is the main kitchen where I cook all of the meats, and I have a back door as well, and a sorted set of barrels. I really enjoyed having the white concrete or glazed terracotta that I got in the boxcar. And then if we come upstairs again to the first floor, this is the main restaurant area, which is currently underfurnished, and I have some good views of all the other plots and the town hall, so you can enjoy as you eat. And then upstairs one more time is some top apartments. I have my own, and then Bongotez over here is gazing out the window, so you can check on him if we're ever over there again. He'll show up. So moving on to the next plot, and you can use the back door if you want. But this is actually, I decided to pay it forward to the community, and I built a soundstage.
Oh.
So you can actually sit in CFG's apartments on the roof, on the balconies, and enjoy the bands that would play here. And then coming downstairs are the
Or
underground
Redbridge.
apartments, because this is a residential location. Again, furniture is difficult at this moment. I expect to see
Hang
some
on, you have
future
apartments
delivery stuff.
underground?
Mm-hmm.
For
It's
mole people.
temperature controlled because the underground tends to stay pretty stable. I have a barn over here, and the cows are currently enjoying their party.
Yeah. Animals like being crammed together. This is a well-known fact.
I
It's
agree.
well lit, and they're well fed.
Let's go to the center. So I took a look at everybody's buildings. Needless to say, it was a very, very difficult decision, but I did try to give some rudimentary points for the function of each of your plots as well as the form. Form is obviously like the visuals, the aesthetic, the color palette choice, the amount of details. Function partly had to do with, for example, if it's a residential area, how many rooms, how many people could live there in somewhat comfort, not too cramped. If it was a market, how many different kind of things you're selling, just the general aesthetics of the building and form. All right, and the winners of this, so there will be 3 winners, 1 for residential, 1 for commercial, 1 for industrial. The winner's going to get 100 wealth and 1 additional incoming population, which we'll talk about in a moment. So first off, for the residential, I really liked the way that Kaylin's color palette worked and the layout of her floors. And I chuckled at where she had her NPC. So the winner of the residential was Mistress Kaylin. And I'll go ahead and award you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, and then for the commercial district, it was also a pretty tough choice. It was actually tougher than I thought because I saw a lot of really cool looking buildings closer to the end of the week. But I went with Compsci Girls Fish Market. I particularly really liked the fish because she incorporated the red mushroom stems in the fins and the body of the fish. I just thought that looked pretty amazing. And the 4 NPCs I thought was really clever on the market. And then last but not least was the industrial. And although I think this plot probably smells the worst or second to worst, I haven't decided, but I really liked Box's big smokestack, and in particular the way the roof slopes down from the corner. I just thought it had a really cool aesthetic. And then I did take into account everybody, as much as I could, everybody's functionality of their industries, but overall I went with Box for the winner on. So there is your
Yeah.
Take a picture with me next to the window.
Box. All right, cool. Okay, so now we have a. I'm going to give you guys a chance to vote. I'm going to give you each a writable book,